Now, a rather bizarre debate has gripped the Women's Football Asia Cup. This debate concerns the gender of an Iranian player. The person you see behind me, her name is Zohreh Koudaei. She helped Iran defeat Jordan in a qualifier match. Jordan has now accused her of being a man. It wants the Asian Football Confederation to conduct a gender verification probe. This controversy is strange, but it's not unheard of. Things like these have happened before. In 2014, you would remember, Indian sprinter Dutee Chand was barred from competing against women because she had high levels of testosterone. The ban was later revoked. But in the case of Iran, something does not add up, because this is not the first time that Iran has faced such a charge. Here's a report.
In a country dominated by men, women's football is surprisingly a popular sport in Iran. But the players have to adhere to a strict dress code. Hijab headscarves, long-sleeve jerseys and tracksuit bottoms. This attire is supposed to protect the so-called modesty of the players. It could also be used as a disguise by men. This is a charge Jordan has fired at Iran. It has accused a player in the Iranian women's football team of being a man. The player in question is Zohreh Koudaei. She played as a goalkeeper during a qualifying match with Jordan in September. The match was a major milestone for Iran. It qualified for its first ever Women's Asia Cup. And all thanks to Zohreh Koudaei, who was the showstopper. The 32-year-old saved 2 penalties and led Iran to victory. She is now facing calls of a gender verification probe from the Jordanian Football Association. The president of the association, Prince Ali bin Al Hussein, has posted this letter on Twitter. It is addressed to the Asian Football Confederation. The letter states, considering the evidence submitted by Jordanian Football Association and given the importance of this competition, we request the AFC to initiate a transparent and clear investigation by a panel of independent medical experts to investigate the eligibility of the player in question. Has Iran responded? Yes, it has. The Iranian side has defended Koudaei by saying that the accusation against her is nothing more than an attempt to shift blame for Jordan's defeat in the match. The selector of the Iranian team has clarified that their medical staff had carefully examined each player and would provide any documentation to Jordan if need be. Interestingly, this is not the first time Iran has faced such charges. It has been accused of fielding male players on its women's team several times. In 2015, 8 players in the team were accused to be men. The charge was leveled by an official who worked for the Iranian Football League. He reportedly told an Iranian website that the players in question were awaiting a sex change operation. Iran also happens to be a hub for sex reassignment surgeries. They've been legal in the country since 1979. This is when Ayatollah Khomeini issued a fatwa and got them legalized. Today, this law is in stark contrast with Iran's strict rules around homosexuality. Naturally, this fuels doubt on Iran playing men instead of women in football matches. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.